Raila has developed a cold feet. Yes, Raila is now having a change of heart. Raila ameingia baridi. Unasikia baridi? Raila ameingizwa baridi. And now he's changing. I know you'll wonder why I'm saying all this. But before I explain myself na nifafanue kila kitu, if you are new to this platform and you are here for the first time, first I'd like you to take a second to subscribe and to hit the notification bell. What we do here, we analyze politics, and I also share my opinion based on everything that is happening in the country. My name is the African Updater, for those who don't know me. So kindly take a second, subscribe, and then kama kawaida, I'll be back. Thank you for those who have subscribed. I said it and I repeat. Raila ameingiza baridi. Mzee ameingiza baridi. And I think this was after the incident in Kisii. After being heckled in Kisii, Mzee ameingiza baridi. I want you to watch this video and then I'll come back with more explanations and more analysis based on this speech ya Raila pale Kiambu. So watch this and then I'll be back.
Sasa watu wengi wanapiga kelele hapa na pale, oh, Raila ameenda kwa Ruto, ametuacha. Mimi sijaenda kwa Ruto. Mimi nimekuja kwangu. Mimi nimesema mimi nibaki, msimamo yangu haijabadilika. Kitu muhimu zaidi mpaka zizaliwe mpaka sasa, mimi nakuwa napigania haki ya Wakenya yote.
So guys, I believe you've watched that speech and you can clearly see Raila trying to explain that yeye aja betray mtu, that yeye hakutafuta Ruto, Ruto ndiye alimtafuta, that yeye hajawacha kupigania wananchi. He has always been fighting for Kenyans all through. Why do you feel that it was important for Raila to say these things and to explain himself after the incident in Kisii and after the backlash he has received after that handshake with Ruto and that deal with Ruto? Why? Why do you feel? Raila mostly is not always a person mwenye anajiexplain. He's someone who, when he makes a decision, all his supporters who anamfuata, and he doesn't explain himself, and I'm making decisions and everything flows. But this time vitu zimekata kuflow. This time people have refused to align to what Raila is saying. You know, Raila has always been treated as a demigod. That whenever he says something, his supporters don't question. His supporters wanasemanga Baba is always right. But this time, Baba has not been always right. Baba has failed, and people have been calling him out for that. Raila has faced serious backlash since doing that handshake with Ruto. You can even go and see the comments in his Facebook account. Everyone, anytime he posts something now, everyone is just calling him for it. And he has been exposed. Many people are calling that he's a conman. He has always been a conman. And the backlash he received in Kisii was sent a strong statement that Raila is losing ground. And he has realized that he's losing ground. Mzee aliambiwa. People walimwambia, people kept on telling him, but the Raila that he is, he always knows that whatever he says, people will follow. Alienda na akamake decision vile aliona. Because people told him. People told him, even the governor of Siaya, James Orengo, alimwambia, no, this is not, don't go this route. Usiende this route. Because there are people who can see ahead. But Raila ni nani? He didn't listen to anyone. Now, he has lost support, even in the Luo community. He still has people who support him. But majority are now telling him no, wewe ulituuza, wewe you are a traitor. And once you are branded a traitor, it is so hard to overturn that. That is what now people see Raila for is. He's a traitor. That's what they see for him for is. And now he's trying to come out of it. You can see how he attacked Ruto. He's saying that mimi si kutafuta Ruto, Ruto alitafuta. You can see his members of parliament, kama Ruto has been doing a tour of Nairobi. Yuko na yeye, they are not there with him. You can see the likes of Akina Sifuna, immediately after signing that deal, they went silent. Guys, this is an end of an era for Raila Odinga. Raila's politics is dying. Raila's influence, for the first time after so many years, is now dying. The influence that he used to have is dying. Because you can see even people keep on saying that the Luos are now going to vote for. Don't be misled. We have so many Luos that have said they are not going that path. They are not going to vote for Ruto simply because Raila amesema or they are working with Raila. This one is a done deal for Raila. I don't know how he will come out of this, but Raila has been branded as a traitor. And now he has realized that he's losing ground. Even the most influential politicians who are principled are now abandoning him, Raila. Wanamtoka. Look at, if you notice cleanly, someone like James Orengo is someone who has fought with Raila even during those days. In the clamor for multipartyism and everything. Orengo has been there. Orengo should be one of the most influential politicians in the Raila circle. But he was not there. He was cut out in that when they were going to sign that MOU. He tried so much to reach out to Raila, to call him, to talk to him, but no one, his phones were not going through. Ni kama alikuwa blocked or something. But now it is coming home to roast. The chickens are coming home to roast. Raila is now facing the reality that maybe angesikia James Orengo angeenda your path. And then Raila has also been branded as a traitor. There are so many communities, like what he has done to Kalonzo. The community in Ukambani now feel like Raila has betrayed them. Raila has betrayed their son and everything. So Raila is branded as a traitor. People like wale watu wenye Raila angekaa nao na waambie hivi ndio tunafanya, now hakuna mtu anataka kuassociate na Raila. No one wants to associate with Raila anymore. Just study things keenly. Look at Raila keenly. Right now, he's only working with a small clique of ODM members. The likes of Akina Junet, the likes of Olesakina, sijui nani, Olekina, is a very small circle. But the people that used to respect Raila and used to follow him, saizi wamejitoa. Because Raila has been is seen as a traitor and a betrayer. Look at, angalia vile ameacha kina Martha Karua. Just from nowhere, after the election, he just dumped them and he never cared about them anymore. And these are the people that, hawa ndio watu wenye Raila angeshikilia, angehang around them, angemshikilia, influence yake bado ingebaki vile iko. But you see, he dumps them and then he goes and cuts a deal with Ruto. Not a deal for Azimio, but a deal for his own party. Do you see how selfish this man has been? He went and cut a deal with Ruto, not for Azimio, but for his own interest as a party, as ODM. Even those people who have been in those committees, the replacement in those committees, ni watu ODM ndo wamekuwa kichukua hizo committees, hizo replacement. The man has been exposed for years. And sometimes I tell people, it is good to listen to the voice of God. You remember during the Gen Z's very clearly, there was a lady who shot from nowhere. He came from nowhere when the demonstrations were just starting. And that lady just came from nowhere, akatokea kwa kamera akasema, Rao, we have seen what you've done for this country. Raundi usitoke, utuachie sisi. Let us deal with these people. We've learned from the best. Wacha tukae, weka nyumbani utulie. You remember that clip very well. That was God speaking. You know, you people, sometimes you take things very casually. That was God speaking. And he was communicating to Raila directly, that stay out of this. But Raila didn't listen. The Raila that he didn't listen. Because based on how things are, God is fixing this country, and is fixing in a way that he understands. So that communication was clearly directed to Rao, telling him that, hey, stay out of this. But Raila never listened to the voice of God. Because God communicates through people. That is what you people don't understand. God always communicates through people. And now Raila has found himself in that mess. And now he has also been ameko kwa box moja with the person people are trying to go again. People are trying to remove. He has lost favor in the eyes of people. And trust you me, Raila is not going to come out of this. You people, you always say that Raila will come out of this, Raila is not going to come out of this. That is the reality. Because the generation that is now, if you treat them, if they see you as a traitor, they are very unforgiving and they don't forget. That is the reality. This generation, manze, they don't forget. Mta sikudanganye. This generation don't forget. They will punish you. They will remind you. And that is why you notice people like Akila Sifuna have gone silent. Because it's an embarrassing to them. That deal was one of the most embarrassing deals for Sifuna and for ODM. He couldn't believe. I can't blame Sifuna entirely, because he was just there because at the end of the day, in his capacity, there was nothing he could do. But after that, he walked out of that, and he has not recovered from what happened. People are unforgiving, and that's why you see the likes of Kinababu Owino are staying away from all the activities of ODM, because the generation that Kenyans are dealing with, and that is what these old politicians don't understand. They are trying to push even the tribal card. It is not going through. They are trying to push this. It's not going through. Simply because of one thing. The generation that these people are dealing with are hawajawaelewa, and they don't understand them. These people are unforgiving. These people are not as tribal as you think. These people don't care about sijui nani, sijui John, sijui Nyeri, Njeri, sijui Kamau, sijui Otieno, sijui Atieno, sijui anatoka. They don't care about that. They want to fix this country. They want systems to work. They are nataka kazi. So you can see even a few youths have been omekwa hapa na pale so that they can push the tribal narrative. People like akina this anataka president sijui ama youth, sijui president, ghetto president. You could see there was a time alikuwa mahali in Jivanji saying, pushing a tribal card, how they are going to deal with Kikuyus and Nini. That is now what they are trying to push, so that they can split the generation, so that they can split these Gen Zs into tribe, because that is where they thrive. They thrive through tribal politics. But it is not working, and it will not work. That is the reality, because you people don't understand that it is not the Gen Zs that are fixing this country. It is God who is realigning this country to his glory. That is the reality. The person who is behind all this is much higher. It is someone that no one can, you can't counter. Like, you can't fight God, even if you do what. If God has planned things are going to go this way, things are going to go that way. And even when that lady was communicating to Raila, it was a statement to Raila that, hey, you've done enough. Now retire, relax, don't get involved in this thing again. Let us take it over from here. But he didn't listen. He didn't listen. Now, look at everything. Everything is slippery. Everything they are holding in a break. Everything. And now the past of Raila has imekujeka. They are now digging into his past and seeing that, oh, kumbe this man has just been conning people all along and everything. It is so hard for him to recover from that. Let us wait and see. You have seen how he has come out to say that, oh, CJ, I'm still fighting for Kenyans. You are not fighting for Kenyans. That is the reality. You now want us to associate with the things you need. And that's why these people, the one thing you've noticed with Raila, anytime he's attacked, he always brings history. Sijui he suffered where, sijui he went where, he always brings history so that you can sympathize with the whole situation. But this generation, no. Labda the millennials will sympathize with that. This generation will not sympathize, will not relate. Anyway, guys, if you have watched this video until the end, I want to say thank you so much for the return subscribers and the new subscribers. Thank you, I really appreciate. And if you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe and hit the notification bell so that anytime I post a video, you'll always be the first to watch. My name is the African Updater, and if you want to support me in any other way, my number is always there in the description. And I always say, on this platform we advocate for clean politics. Hapana tukana watu, don't go personal attacking people and nini. You can share your views, you can share your opinion, but still remain objective and remain sober. Don't insult people on this platform. Share your views in the comment section. Let us interact. Until next time, bye.